right, so tell us who you are and where you're from.
My name is Jabba Got the Motherfucking Juice, aka Jabba Otto, aka Thirst Quencher, and I am from Pluto.
Okay, Dick Plutoski. And we're gonna start this off, real lighthearted. We're just gonna do the speed round, mix them up, shuffle the deck.
Mm.
So it's pretty much this or that.
This or that. I
Type
bet.
matters.
Like, would you rather?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So to start it off, light liquor or dark
It depends. Dang, I gotta pick one. Let's see. Light liquor in the summer, dark liquor when it gets colder.
liquor? Midgets or dwarfs?
Dwarves. I feel like I don't really see dwarves. Who's an example of a dwarf? There ain't no dwarves exactly. I feel like I think of midgets.
You from Game of Thrones?
Dwarf. Absolutely.
Okay. 4th of July or Halloween?
Halloween. Ooh.
Baltimore or DC?
Columbia. That's a hard one. I can't pick between that.
Brent Fayez or Lotion?
Brent Fayez. Fent Fayez.
Okay. Sandman or Cute Fool?
Zaman.
Okay. Seafood boils or carry out?
Seafood boil.
With the eggs or no?
Yes, with the egg.
Okay. Now we can break it down. We can get more realistic. So as I'm talking to you today, we see you're very eccentric, very colorful, spirited inside and outside. What is the inspiration behind your fashion and your image that made you decide that you were gonna take the route you took?
Hmm. What influenced me? I would say just my environment, being around a lot of artsy people, being a lot of people that are expressive in other ways versus just painting on a canvas or rapping. What made me take this route is I always felt like I had the personality for it. I just was very shy, but I would say me having a kid helped me get past that because I always wanted to do this and I always want to set an example for my daughter. So I can't tell her she could chase her dreams if I'm not chasing mine.
So what's one like what's one of your okay. What's one of your favorite things about motherhood that you didn't expect for it to be?
My favorite thing, yeah, I was like,
It don't have
it's
to be
one of
a
my,
favorite.
mm, watching her grow up and want to be like me. That is really cool because it's really like a mini me. Like I see her all the time saying she want to be like a rock star. She always be like, "My mommy a rock star." I can see her always in my clothes, makeup. She always trying to emulate me in some sense. Like that's like top tier favorite thing.
Okay, and we've seen also back to the music, my bad, just to the transition. You've been doing a lot of shows in the DC area. We've seen you, I think, at Union Stage. We've seen you uptown. We've seen you all over the place. How do you keep how do you keep your fans engaged and keep popping out and keep staying at these venues in an era where most people's music is only online?
I'm a very social person and I thrive off social interactions with other people. So that's what keeps me outside. As far as like the consistent shows in this area, I would say I just kind of manifested just being in the right place, right time. Doing a great job at one show will lead you to another show. Doing great at one event lead me to another event, or just even me meeting people, networking, all ties in.
And what are jobless red flags?
I got a lot. How much time you got? How many? Give me a number of how many references. Three. I was going to say. Um, People that don't stand on their word. I don't like that. It give you unreliable. You wacky. I don't, can't do it. You straight get blocked. Hmm. I'm trying to send them to 3. People that do too much to fit in versus being themselves. I feel like I really explained that, but it's also like very clear as day when people do absolutely too much. Like if I'm your friend, say I'm with my friend, and they just say they act different around for me. Say I got a male friend, they act different around the hoes to try to impress them versus being themselves. Cause like if I'm your friend, I automatically think you're cool. You don't gotta do too much just because somebody came in the area. And the third red flags, if they don't like Jabba, that's weird. Automatically, you don't like Jabba got the juice. That's weird.
It's specifically odd.
Huh?
I said that's specifically odd.
Specifically odd as fuck. That's specifically weird as fuck because I'm Jabba. Like,
If you could compare yourself to any movie character, who would it be and why?
that's a good one. I feel like I'm gonna answer this and then I'm gonna think about it later and have a way better answer. Right now, I probably compare myself to. I want to say the Joker, but I feel like that's so cliche. But like that's the main person that popped in my head. Not just because he be doing crimes and stuff. I'm not a criminal, but just for what he stand for. And I just feel like he pushes Batman to be the best he could be, in a sense. Being the villain is not always a bad thing.
So you're the villain that pushes people to be good people.
Yeah. To be the best version of themselves they could be. I feel like I'm inspired them in that sense.
So, what's the biggest difference between Java the persona and then who you are when you're like at home chilling, you know, with your guard down? Like, what's the biggest difference between it, or is there a difference?
I want to say there's a huge difference. Probably the main difference would be my social battery level. So like probably when I'm at home, social battery low. I like to be to myself, probably just with my kid. I probably won't be as lively, but it'll be in there in some sense, just on a way more chill level. Like just imagine me smacked, smacked down my mind. Like yeah, that's the only difference.
Okay, and is there anything you would change about the DMV?
Only thing I would change is that the division between Baltimore and the DMV. I feel like there needs to be a mesh. I know Baltimore likes to be on their own thing. The DMV likes to be in their own thing. But I feel like if we could just mesh all the borderlines, I feel like it would just be way better.
So there have been prison pictures pulled up from the 80s of men in DC jail from DC that have actually had the New Balance shoes on. So do you think as like, an ally to Baltimore, like you think part of that divide is maybe because Baltimore hasn't accepted that DC started the New Balances?
Yo, I plead the fifth. I can do that. I plead the fifth. I gotta speak to my lawyer first before I answer that.
There's a picture of it.
Yo, that's funny as hell. Let me see it.
You gotta go on DMV Hoods and News. He posted it. Niggas was arguing for days on that shit.
Yo, they always arguing that shit. Let me find. I'm gonna find a picture of somebody in Baltimore wearing the shoes. What year you said?
It was like the late 80s, like 89.
I'm gonna find some shit. I'm gonna find some shit, man. Just to stir up the pots.
And anything you got, the music you got, moves you make in 2026, what can the people expect from you and where can they find you?
You said what can they expect in 2026, like music wise for me?
Yeah.
Like the direction or me dropping?
What you dropping, the shows, whatever, you might do a collab, you might fucking take over the world, you might start a Java weed strand, what's the plans?
I don't like to plan because when you start planning and then you start to I feel like you kind of second guess yourself sometimes or you kind of put doubt in it. So I'm a very impulsive person. So I am working on a project. Now, how the project will sound, I don't fucking know. I don't even know what my music gonna sound like tomorrow. So, you guys wait and see.
Okay, give us the drop, preferably. It's Java. I just my Coochie. Coochie hair green on Redbloxx, or I don't know. You can say whatever the fuck you want. You might have a whole long other spiel you practice.
All right. I feel like I should be serious. Okay. Hello, America. My name is Bernie Mac. I will be dropping. Sorry. Good morning, America. Don't just give the setup. All right. Anyway, my name is Jabba Got the Motherfucking Juice, aka Thirst Quencher, aka Jabba Otto, and I just popped the bean and dyed my coochie hair green on Redbloxx. Clock it. Y'all want to see it? Sure. He said cut. Cut immediately.